In the last episode, we unlocked the Forest Ambassador to give to the Forest Giant. So let's hope I remember to actually wipe out all but one village this time, and let's play Reus. Reus, whatever. I think it's more Reus, or Reus, not Reus. Anyway, back to the game. We are still waiting for our third nomad to happen, and it won't happen on its own. Nomads will only occur if you have a certain amount of prosperity in your world in general, so once all the other villages are big enough, one nomad will just happen. But we have a new challenge started, so let's do that instead. It's over in Saint Manuel. It sounds more like a Spanish place, so it's probably more like San Manuel. I would wonder though, those guys basically have the giants as gods, so who would be the saints? Those ambassadors? I don't know. And there is another challenge, the workshop. The thing is, I have no idea which projects we have finished already and which we haven't, so there's that. Okay, we need to have... Oh, they want animals. Let's give them animals. Ideally those, because I believe it's generally good to do that and not let them have too much food increase on one go. I believe Dandelion is the level 1 herb, so if I put that here, I would have to override this, but it would give them ridiculous amounts of food. Whoa, that's way too much. That is way too much. So we'll have to predator this. Foxes. We need more predation. Give them more predator. And I suppose more of those. We need more foxes. And there's our next nomad. Okay, those guys are now in moderate danger. And just in time for their greed to show up. So what we can do now is actually give them food. They actually get to 100 food. So what we need to do now is give them the proper amount of technology. And you gain tech for absolutely nothing. Well, nothing I can do right now. I could give them some herbs and replace... Actually, no, we don't need to do that. So, the Dandelion will give those guys food. I could replace this Dandelion, this blueberry with food with Dandelion as well, but I feel we might lose out on stuff, so let's instead remove those stoats. Do I want to remove them? I'm not sure I want to remove them. I think I have to. Or I remove... I turn those into... Yeah, if I made those domestic animals instead of wealth animals, we get to 116 food. So we could replace this with advanced minerals, because we would lose. Ah, damn. Okay, no, we wouldn't. I thought we would lose more tech for that. We're still in the right direction for food. This is next to a plant, so this gives a lot of tech. The rock giant doesn't have any abilities to make it even more tech. This is growing safely now, so we can now actually replace the one of the fox dens here with... oh wow, we can actually do that. Yeah, let's replace this one, or let's just add it here. So they get more technology out of this. And while we're here, we can also replace this with... I'm not sure if I want to put something like that here. Let's give them... I wish there were plants that gave wealth. If we had one of those, that would be great, but now we actually have to remove those. And I'm not sure what kind of plant I want to put here, but I will gain... Wait, this stacks up to 3 times, so we would lose that, which means I could actually... Yeah, I could actually do that. I could give them herbs over here. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I hope this doesn't grow too far. And we'll go to Saint Adrian with 2 A's. I'm not sure who Adrian is, but we'll find out. Okay, what do we need here? We need food, we need wealth, and we need technology. Also, how greedy is this village already? It's getting very greedy. They don't seem to have reached any greed levels yet, but they might be there soon. Okay, let's check. Yeah, they have reached level 1, but they might lose it all, again. They might lose it again. Also, do we have any further spaces for a nomad here? We don't. We actually don't have spaces for nomads. And I don't really want this bit to be inhabited. So let's see. We have food. We need 25 food. We can do that. Marble, quartz, or iron. They need minerals, so we can give them minerals. This will give them more stuff if it's next to more minerals. Okay, let's get some fruit plants over here. Here. Fruit plant over here. Okay, that works. Now we want to have that give food. So because we need 25 food, so I need you to turn this into an agave, so lesser fruit aspect. This. I could actually fertility boost here. Okay, this is an agave, and we'll place another right next to it. That should sort the food out. Let's actually boost this. Okay, a forest ambassador has appeared. We already have 2 of those, and we unlocked the Steam achievement. I'm not sure if you saw that here. We'll get the exotic aspect. Well, actually, no, I want to give that to the swamp giant. Do I really? Yeah, I want to give that to the swamp giant. So, swamp giant, grab that ambassador here. Yep, and unlock something. I thought it wouldn't unlock something, but it would. Okay, so we have 25 food. Let's turn this into an agave. I should not have turned this into an agave. However, we'll just keep going. We need 70 wealth, and they get a lot of wealth for minerals. So, well, we're on the greed extras anyway. Let's toss another quartz down here. And I wish it would tell you what mineral you would get for this. Like, if I hovered over here, it would say, yeah, you get a quartz here. Boom. And we're really getting greedy. So this place might actually become the 200 prosperity and 3 war marketplace. I hope it won't. I sincerely hope it won't. Anyway, we need 70 tax, so while you're there... no, not you. You. No, not... You! Come back. I need you to place... let's say... here. Could I actually endanger those people with rattlesnakes? That seems like a reasonable idea, actually. Rattlesnake it up. They also need 70 tech. Whoa. Okay, I believe I won't rattlesnakes. I believe I won't rattlesnakes here. Exotic animals, you fertility boost this area. We need to predator this up. Need to give those guys something to do. Okay, are they? They are in danger. That's all we wanted for now. They gain loads of wealth. So what they need now is tech. What gives tech? Yeah, you do your little dance there. We need 70 tech. So if we place another advanced mineral over here, that should get us sorted. Yep, there we go. How much time does this still have? 5 minutes might be enough. So, Inventor's Tower. Whoa, that is expensive. It's also leaning. So apparently the inventor hasn't invented something properly angular yet. Look at that, he's actually sitting in here. No, it's not. It's just a window. Okay, we need 60 food. So we can do that by just adding more plants to this. This gets 4 minerals, so we'll put minerals in here. And a fruit plant over here. Okay, and all patches on the planet with animals that transmit from the exotic aspect gain 1 wealth. Okay. Not sure how useful that will be to us. I believe it might actually cause greed in the long run, and quite a lot of that. But I do want to. I actually don't think I can do this in time. So we'll just ignore that and move on to the plantation, which I believe is another thing we haven't finished in this playthrough yet. So we might need this achievement. We can do at least 4 plants. We can actually not do more than 4 plants because we don't have the environmental requirements for that, which would be more land. I believe I could raise a bit more land here. Actually, I could just... no, they need plants, not animals. Otherwise, I could just put things into the water. If I wanted animals, we could do that. But let me show you. I'm not sure we ever tried that before, but that's what happens when you do a food plant, or when you do any plant on the ocean. You got some dead wood and nothing else. And I can't click that, so it's empty. It's just a piece of dead wood. I know it failed. Okay, you get a lot of fruit and R for that. For each different pair of the following plants, we're not going to do that, my friends. We're not going to do that. They have 5 danger. I'm not sure why they have 5 danger here. And a desert ambassador. I believe that's a good thing for this guy to get, because monsoon ability is awesome. Okay, we also don't need him here right now, I believe. Let's put more fruit plants over here. Right now they are still in danger from those foxes, which is fine. This animal is still locked, but as long as those guys are in danger, we can safely go nuts with the... Actually, we won't manage that either. We probably won't manage that. But I can at least try, and see how far we'll get here. Okay, we'll get to 71. And now it's time to ramp those up. We need lesser fruit aspect. But to make it even better, we'll fertility boost here. And then fruit aspect. Conduces me to nightshade and lesser growth aspect. Great strawberry. That's actually great, Dandelion. Look at that. You come back here. So we'll make an apple tree. And the plantation needs a pair of those, so we make another apple tree here. Fruit aspect this. Shut up, cell phone. Okay. So we have apple trees now, and I think those turned into trees as well. Isn't that lovely? Okay, we actually got to quite a bit. I believe the plantation is something I will consider among the easier achievements or the easier projects to complete, because, well, look at how easy we got to 100. So this should now show 20, yeah. However, we won't have time to finish this because this won't grow fast enough. So we'll just move straight onto the hamlet, which is something that will be really, really difficult to do. Also, they seem to have replaced some of the... they replaced some of the sources. Look at that. They actually replaced that. But we'll look into the hamlet next time. So until then, bye.